No confirmation.
Just work.
No confirmation.
Just work. Just work. Back. After initiation, nothing dramatic remains. No thunder, no voices, no symbolic display. Just mornings that test if the truth actually holds. When comfort is absent and guidance feels cold. Awakening doesn't erase human weight. It sharpens awareness of consequence and delay. You still feel hunger, still age, still ache. But now every action compounds what you make. Silence isn't peaceful, it's brutally fair. No excuses echo back, no presence to blame. The ego returns, dressed smarter than before. Quoting fragments of insight to reopen the door. I had to relearn how to listen again without expecting the cosmos to answer my lens. No angels on standby, no visions on call. Just internal alignment or spiritual stall. The I am becomes function, not phrase. A standard applied to the smallest of days. How you speak when you're tired, how you act unseen. How you manage restraint when temptation is clean. Post-awakening, realism strips fantasy thin. Revelation was free maintenance, isn't. You carry the knowing without outward sign. No glow, no reward, no proof, no shrine. Just a quiet pressure to live what you saw without weaponizing truth or inflating the law. If this verse sounds plain, that's intentional. Truth stabilizes before it gets dimensional.
After the light, nothing applauds. You live what you learned, or you slowly dissolve. After the light, nothing applauds. You live what you learned, or you slowly dissolve.
Most fail not from darkness but spiritual pride. Mistaken awareness for being alive. Thinking insight exempts them from effort and care. But clarity increases the cost of despair. There's no teacher to credit, no villain to fight. Just habits exposed under unforgiving light. Kundalini here doesn't surge or ascend. It steadies the system so damage can end. Breath becomes practical, posture aligned. Sleep becomes sacred, diet refined. You stop chasing meaning in cosmic display and measure growth by how stable you stay. A growth in this phase isn't hidden below. It's the discipline chamber you build on your own. Underground because nobody sees what you do. When ethics replace what belief used to prove. The silence after initiation teaches restraint. Power held calmly doesn't beg to be named. You learn when to speak and when not to explain. Some truths collapse when forced through a frame. I don't see agreement, applause, or concern. If the message lands useful, that's more than enough. Awakening isn't escape from the grind. It's agreeing to live without lying inside. So if nothing feels special, that means it worked. You're no longer chasing the infinite burst. You've integrated. Now continue.
No confirmation. No confirmation. No confirmation. No announcement.
Returning up what doesn't feel like a sin. It feels like responsibility settling in. Same street, same faces, same daily noise, but a stricter internal system employed. No robes, no titles, no sacred display. Just discipline, structure in ordinary days. I move slower now, not from doubt or delay, but precision replacing impulses sway. Awareness stays quiet, it doesn't intrude. I listen more closely before I conclude. The work isn't cosmic, it's painfully local. Tone of my voice, time and the focus. Integrity measured in private decisions. When comfort conflicts with long-term vision. I eat with intentions, I sleep with respect. I speak less often, but mean what's expressed. Power now shows in what I decline. Not every battle deserves my time. I don't hint at insight, I don't correct pride. I let behavior reveal what I internalize. No urge to awaken, convince, or inspire. I live as example without the attire. The surface world tests consistency hard. No applause for restraint, no credit for God. But this is the proof initiation was real. Clarity holds under mundane appeal. Same world, new weight, ordinary steps. Extraordinary discipline, maintain. Ordinary step. I learned the surface punishes arrogance fast. Nothing mystical saves you from patterns you pass. bills still arrive, bodies still age, people still lie and project their pain. Soul mastery becomes punctual calm, showing up steady when nothing feels grand. No spiritual bypass, no cosmic excuse. If I fail here, the insight was useless. I keep my word even when unnoticed. That's where the real threshold closes. I don't need silence, caves or signs. Stillness survives in the noise of time. Agartha now lives in routines, upheld in how I carry myself when nobody tells. Angels aren't watching, they don't need to. Structure is internal, the rest will follow. The I am expresses through reliability, not through mystery or visibility. I clean what I touch, I finish what starts. I don't borrow meaning from abstract parts. If temptation knocks, I don't argue inside. I remember the cost and let it pass by. This is the return most never accept. Power without spectacle, patience with depth. If nothing about me seems changed at all, that's the point. I didn't fall. Surface reached. Signal stable. 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 Detected, no emotion involved. Adjustment begins. Deviation detected. No emotion involved. Adjustment begins. Deviation detected. No emotion involved. Adjustment begins. No emotion involved. Adjustment begins. No ratchet thought. No ratchet thought. Angels don't intervene. They recalibrate fields. No concern for belief. Only outcomes revealed. They don't punish intention. They respond to effect. Every action logged in a non-verbal ledger of debt. Cosmic consequence isn't wrath or disdain. It's pressure returning to equilibrium again. You can pray through distortion. You can chant through the flaw. But imbalance compounds when you bypass the law. Error correction activates silently first. A missed intuition, a pattern reversed. Ignored again, then amplified stress till the lesson gets loud if you fail to correct. These forces don't argue, they don't explain. They compress probability till behavior must change. Call it karma if that makes it digest. But karma's just feedback with memory and depth. Kundalini misaligned doesn't awaken the soul. It fries perception, fragments, judgment erodes. So guardians throttle the current back, not to save ego, but to prevent collapse. A girth the archives, failures not shamefully stored, but as reference points for systemic reform. Every lost civilization left data behind. What happens when power outruns discipline and mind? Angels aren't moral, they're precise. They don't reward virtue, they stabilize life. If you tilt too far left, they return you right. If you ignore correction, the cost escalate. No hate, no love, no blessing, no curse. Just balance, restore, or consequence first. No hate, no love, no blessing, no curse. Just balance, restore, or consequence first. No hate, no love, no blessing, no curse. Just balance, restore, or consequence first. No hate, no love, no blessing, no curse. Just balance, restore, or consequence first. Cosmic systems tolerate curiosity. They do not tolerate negligence with authority. Insight without ethics creates violent recoil. Truth mishandled contaminates thought like oil. You don't fall because you sin or fail belief. You fall because correction reached critical speed. Most disasters are slow until suddenly not. Ignored signals stacking till pressure unlocks. Angels disengage emotion to remain exact. If they favored one side, the system would crack. So when life starts stripping excess away, it's not betrayal, it's debt being paid. They remove what you misuse, what you can't sustain. Positions, titles, identity, claims. If you respond with humility, the damage reduces. If you resist correction, it doubles the bruises. The I am here isn't power or throne, it's accountability. Welded to bone, to know truth means consequences increase. Ignorance cushions wisdom, sharpens the teeth. So I write this not as warning or threat, but schematic insight for what comes next. Correction always arrives on time.